I'm going to tell you a secret, and I'm going to tell you why it's important. The secret is that every day in the United States, over 1,300 new blended families are formed every day. We all hear the stats about the number of marriages that end in divorce, over 50%, and we also know that 75% of those folks that end in divorce end up remarrying. And that's what has been contributing to that high number of blended families. Families are coming together every day and making a new family, right? Yours, mine, and ours is now the normal thing. What you may not know is that over 50% of adults across the board have no legal documents in place to protect what they would want to pass on to their kids from their prior marriages or family members or assets that they held prior to their current marriage. They don't have anything in place. 92% of people under the age of 35 have no legal documents whatsoever and have no legal authority to speak for them on their behalf if something were to happen other than the state. Do you want your stuff or your personal body being dictated to by the state? I don't think so. That's why people are protesting in the streets right now, right? But even to take it on a more personal note, 55% of the population don't have any legal documents in place. Over 75% of Hispanics don't. Over 65% of African Americans don't. It is something that we need to address, and we need to do so quickly. On a personal level for me, as an adult, I suffered through the loss of my father. He had remarried after he had divorced my mom. And when we went back to his funeral services, his then widow looked at us and said, you know what, I've got some things that I'm sure your father would want you to have. She took us down into the basement in the home back in Illinois, back in the Midwest, and she proceeded to give us his old winter coats and hats and clothes and gloves and tie clips and pins and cufflinks, those sorts of things. And we were happy to have anything from our father. But you know what? You just can't tell me that after he worked for over 20 years with Caterpillar, and after he spent years buying and selling investment property, doing fixer-uppers and flipping, that all he wanted for me and my brothers and my sister to have was his old winter coat and a Kango hat. I just don't think that's true. So what I'm telling you is do what my father did not do for me. Do for your children something that can never be taken away. Give them a legacy love letter that helps them understand exactly what your intentions were and exactly how you want things to be handled. Because I've seen families fight over money. I've seen them fight over small sums, and I've seen them fight over large sums. It doesn't matter the amount, it's the emotion attached behind it. And you have the ability to save your family hurt, anger, frustration, and confusion. So what I want you to do is understand that it's easier than you imagine. And I want you to send me an email to info at leahgavin.com, or call my office at 623-312-2789 and schedule a free complimentary legacy evaluation. And I or one of my team members will walk with you through the process to find out what your next steps are. It's not too late. You can do this, and we'll walk you through it.